This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Let me hear you scream. It's the Worldwide DJ Coalition.
Brother, it's that time of the year once again, man. Love it, man. Look forward to it more than most of your pagan holidays that you get each year. Real talk, man, real talk. BDSAR Network, the best done show in Worldwide Radio.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know who this is, man. Y'all know who this is. Love it, man. You gotta love it, right? We're to Nas, man. You gotta love it. Grab Body P, the final boss, the Daywalker up in here, man. And yo, when I say, I mean, I already done explain this brother already. I describe him as energy incarnate. When I see this make the third time we see him perform now, you know, the third time, and the energy this brother brings, unmatched. This year, he's brought his brethren, man. You know what I mean? He's brought his brethren. 30 years in the making, brother. 30 years, no, plus, more than that.
About it was probably 43 years or 45 years.
Yeah, we've known each other, yeah.
Yeah, so we've known each other for about 45 years since we was 10.
Wow.
I wasn't even born. Yeah. Right. That's how long we've been doing this, man.
And in this year, 2025, right? Them, you know what them do? They decide to take the 313 and celebrate it with us out here. They didn't have to, you know. They didn't have to, but they chose to. You know what I mean? Happy 313. Acknowledge Detroit. Acknowledge Foundation. Acknowledge the Boom Bap Kings. MF911.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to REPPIN4U Hip Hop Show,
Absolutely.
man.
We thank you for having us, man.
Thank you for having us, bro. We out here in London, and then Manchester. Go to Sid.
Is after.
That's after.
Manchester's after.
Talk to Sid.
But London is now. So
Talk to my partner,
this
man.
is my first time doing the chip shot. So this is going to be pretty great for me.
Do you know how legendary this sport is?
Yeah, I've been seeing all the pictures in there for sure.
Onyx in here.
Yeah, everybody been telling me who's been in here.
Yeah,
and,
Onyx been out here.
I would think y'all was trying to scare me or something. Telling me about all these people have been here since it's my first time. That means I gotta hold it down, right? I just said I gotta hold it down.
Got to hold it down, baby.
Right.
This is a chip shop. So anybody who's anybody in the boom bap game, in the hip hop game, from our era, from the era that counts, from the 90s to the 2000s to the 80s, they play here. From Cypress to PE to Woo, to Ant Live, to Illa G.
I saw Ice-T in there on the photo.
Ice-T. Now you got MF911.
Yeah.
And the dopest thing, right, is we've been rocking together since we was like, we've been friends since we was 10. So I think we formulated a group when we was like 12, 13.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've been through our whole musical life, and our catalog has pretty much been together. It's just as we've grown as men, we haven't been able to put everything together. So now, right, this is the time that God said, right? This is the time that God said, yo, it's y'all brothers together, do that together. This how you started it.
Yeah.
This how you should end it.
Time to go to London.
Time to go to London.
Yeah. The story started here.
It started here, man, because just the creation, just to get that energy from my mother when I was younger. And see, what y'all don't know is his mother and his uncle is Levi Stubbs of the Four Tops. So that's his mother's brother.
Yeah. So music is in the blood, man.
Yeah, man.
Blood.
Just like, yo.
So now since he said, hey, you trying to scare me again, I gotta hold that name down.
Legacy, baby.
I gotta hold it down.
It's just like DJ Lost, man. You know what I mean? It's in his blood too.
Hold it. MF911 right there. 911.
Don't supply no ambulance. There it is.
911, man.
Joke time.
Yeah, no timing on that.
Yeah, man. It bees like this all the time, man. You know what I mean? But it's good, man. I love it same way, man. But hear what now? You know what I mean? Because Ant Live, we've been doing it. This is an annual thing for me and you now.
Yes, it is, bro.
You know what I mean? It's always around this time. You know what I mean? Last year, it was this time.
Yeah, it was this time last year.
Last year with Tash and John Jinx.
That's right.
The year before that was with Rascas and John Jinx.
And then the year before that, I think we was with Edo G. Then the year before that, I think I was with Rise before. And then we was with Rappinoid. So I service a few different roles. I just don't serve as his.
You might as well cite him. Year after year.
Right. Well, the great thing is I can wear many hats. And in this environment and in hip hop, the way everything is situated right now, you have to have many hats to be, relevant. And what makes this situation and this show so perfect and great is that our longevity and our legacy together, it started so many years ago, and we just never able to take it to fruition because we both was young and we both the same age. We two light-skinned brothers and we tough as shit. We both tough as nails. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we always had that edge on us. So as we was coming up, sometimes as brothers do, they just don't see eye to eye on sometimes. But he's always been the older brother. He's always been the producer.
Not that much older.
Yeah, but you've been you're a month older. 3 months older. Come on now.
3 months.
Hey,
3 months.
This is a time I don't get to be older than somebody else, so I kind of like that. But the thing is this guy kind of molded our energy with his sound, right?
Right.
As well with our group. So to bring him full circle here to say, hey, world.
Yeah.
This is a part of Ant Live. This guy right here is a part of Ant Live. So I'm celebrating him because we ain't done this before, and I'm just happy to be back with my brother for the first time in years.
It's a different type of energy tonight, man.
Because he brings power. Yeah. He brings the power, man.
Yeah,
power line, man. So I'm just gonna be a fan. I'm gonna be rocking, but I'm gonna be fanning out because I'm getting to see the rap. And I know what he can do. I know what we've done on stateside, right?
Now here's the thing, I ain't telling him. I came to see Illa G. I came to see Illa G. I'm a rap, but I came to see Illa G.
No doubt. No doubt. But we got a lot of things coming, man. For one, we got these projects. We put out the one project, Return to the Blood Sport, some years ago on Chuck D's label.
Yeah.
As well as the Idol to Blood Sport 1993. So this is like what 32, 33 years since 93. So we just having some fun and just being able to fellowship with everybody in the community and to build on what we do. Right, because our rhyme style, right, we was always hard rhymers, right? We boom bap to the core.
So let me ask you this: was it our third member?
Jermaine, that's his little brother. Manny Main.
Right. Supposed to be here.
Supposed to be here.
But life took him over for a moment.
Right.
So he's representing from the States.
It's from the States.
Okay.
But the crazy thing, this is his older brother.
Yeah.
So he's not just brother in name, they brother in blood. They're brothers in blood. We all, Manny Main lives 15 minutes from me in Houston. So we're that tight. So we just came out here with the energy that Manny Main is rocking with us, and we represent for him, and we represent a group. See, this is not Ant Live. When they put Ant Live on the flyer, I was like, I didn't want him to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a team player. I always wanted to be a team player, but like I said, life and situations and, growth and the maturity, it sometimes take you in different directions, but God brought us back. So it's going to be a great
But it's all good. I mean, Ant Live has been doing a lot. You know what I mean? So the way I see it is, he should be promoted and out there and on that flyer. And then we'll do the MF911 group thing, behind the name Ant Live, because he's been doing a lot. He deserves that.
So let me ask you this, right? Because I remember asking you this a couple of years ago. Chuck D gave you your original names.
Yes.
So those original names, you decided to change them somewhere along the way. Am I right in saying that?
You're right. Yeah, absolutely.
So what led to the change? You bring it forward to Chuck D and be like, yo, we like those names, but we're gonna run with these names.
No, it was no. It was more so when we met Chuck, we were pretty young, just getting started out with what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we were talking about songs and how we should be and group names. And Chuck said, well, we about to come out with a song called 911 is a joke.
So all this shit is true.
So the first thing we thought was, he ain't saying we a joke, are we? But we didn't have that name yet, so he was just saying maybe y'all should try the name 911.
Okay.
We was thinking, well, why would we say 911? Well, at the time, you had Vanilla Ice out, you had Hammer out.
Yeah.
You know, Hammer is cool with his dance and stuff, but as far as lyrically, we didn't think he was the best. So we was like, it's 911, it's an emergency to get some real MCs out here. So that's a good name for us.
Fun fact, I was that dude, man. I was a Hammer fan back in the day, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Hey.
I heard some stories about Hammer Boy, regardless he's dancing and all.
Hey, since you was a fan of Hammer, is the interview over? It's all good. It's all good.
No. We digress, though. We digress. We're gonna keep it about you guys, though.
We love Hammer, though.
We got a song called Come On, right? This was supposed to go on the original MF911 album in 1993.
Yeah.
So it was like one of the last songs we recorded in the studio to put on our album. And I just remember we went in the studio in Detroit, we recorded the song, we sent it to Said Ghee, right? Who was our executive producer. You know, we were on his production company. So I just remember we sent the song to him. We thought it was the best song that we've ever done. When we sent it to Said Ghee, he declined to put it on the album. So years later, I'm thinking, why would he pass on this beat and this song? And I come to think, I was telling my partner, we was dissing everybody.
Not we.
You were dissing as well. You were dissing as well.
Oh, no.
He always see this. He always try to pull shit off on me.
He did some key people that no doubt Said Ghee was down with. And you know, I respect it. You can't do that. You know what I mean? It's like me dissing my man right here with the camera.
Look at us. Get in here close, cameraman.
You can't do that. So it was all good.
Yo, Magic J knows what I did there. Don't worry about that.
It was all good. We had to respect Said G's decision on that as an exec. So it was all good. But that's probably why that song didn't make the album. But we was
talking about Hammer was one of the people in that topic.
Yeah.
So that was letting us know, you know, back then we was going after everybody. We wanted a piece of everybody.
Right.
But not being from New York, but but our label and our executives being in New York, they were on the ground floor. They knew what was going on. We in Detroit. So we thinking we doing what it takes, saying what we gotta say to make this shit happen. So that's how that situation occurred with the song Come On. But we rocking that one tonight, so you're gonna hear it. Here we go.
Yeah, man, we're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it live, the way it should be done, man. You know what I mean? I already know what you bring. I'm dreading to think what you bring, brother.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see.
It's about power, it's about energy, it's about hip hop, it's about being able to communicate to all of these people out here. And the way we communicate with our lyrics is just strictly, like you said, we more or less MCs.
Yeah.
So when we rocking, we spitting bars. We not trying to tell you all of these glorified stories. We was old school boom bap rappers, and we was just coming out. We came out like the Ultramagnetic. We came out abstract.
I hope you didn't come here to think you're gonna see some dancing. There won't be no dancing, man.
Is that shots?
Ain't gonna be no dancing.
Nah. Let me tell you something, right? I mean, this is your first time in here,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, I've had, you know, thanks to Ant Live, even I've had my legendary moments in the chip shop. I've had my own moments in the chip shop.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell you now, this ain't a place for dancing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Onyx was here the other day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If Onyx was here, and I've got to give Onyx credit, you know, because when I saw Onyx live sort of a good few years ago, it was in a bigger venue. You see what I'm saying? And
No
for
doubt.
them to come back now and to perform in there, that's the sort of people Onyx are. You know what I mean? So I have to respect
When you
that.
first met me, I was a kid.
Now,
I've been coming here that long.
I'm still in the ends. Still in the ends. Yeah. Still got my British accent.
All on, brother.
I'm sorry, man. This is listen. I'm
It's the
sorry,
energy, though.
but
It's
this
the
is
energy.
why I come to Energy in England, because this brother just told me. He said, "Bro, you've been coming so long. I was a younger guy when you came." And he just said, "Look at me now." And I'm like, "Damn, bro, you a supersized like a motherfucker
For real.
But this is
He's uncle now, man. Yeah.
This is the hip hop. This is what hip hop. Hip hop uncle. It connects us all. It connects all people from all walks of life, all cultures, everything. That's all we trying to do here, man. It's a bunch of positive energy. We both family men. We both got wives and kids, and we work jobs.
That's it.
But if we get the chance to step out of ourselves to do what we love, as we did as kids, as 10-year-olds, come on, man. You can't ask for anything better than that, bro.
I'm gonna say this. You're gonna be the honorary member of MF911.
Hey,
that makes sense to me.
That's what's up.
You gotta have a rap name, though. What's the rap?
They used to call me Slizzy back in the day.
Slizzy?
Slizzy, yeah.
Slizzy? Well, that's what it is. Slizzy's down with us now, man.
We might have DJ Los put a beat on and see what he got.
I know God Body P is bringing us out, though, right?
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm not rocking this unless the God Body P brings us out. Come on, man.
For real,
we're just looking to do some positive things. This is our time. You know, we got this moment in life where we just get to express ourselves and to be with the people. And so that's all me and Sed is doing. I'm happy he's here. MF911 is here. Sleaze is here. Slizzy's here. So we about to go at it hard, God Body.
Man, that's how we're gonna do it, man. You know what I mean? Celebrating 313. But I've gotta ask you this, man. You know what I mean? Because for me, as a long time fan as well and everything, man. You know what I mean? In that early day, you guys worked through J Dilla as well.
Yes.
Yo, tell us what that. I mean, J Dilla. For me, I feel like he hit his stride in the 2000s. So when we lost him in 2006, my heart was broken, right? But for you guys, J Dilla at that time, man, you know what I mean? What was that experience like?
Well, that's a tough story right there. Now, my younger brother, Manny Main, he went to school with J Dilla. So that's how we got to know J Dilla. And so J Dilla used to give my brother beat tapes. My brother would come home and play the beat tape. We would rap to the beats. But, you know, honestly, we never really got a chance to get too tight with J Dilla because he was moving with his crew, right?
He was moving with, but we were before J Dilla, so we had already had a record deal.
Yeah, we were right before.
So when he was coming up, we had already had a deal. So we were like, how can he add value to us? Listen, hip hop
predecessor.
It's a competition thing, right?
Yeah.
So we were not against J Dilla. We were just doing our own thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Like a competition.
Yeah. So we didn't know what he could bring to us, but the greatest thing is he brought beats to us. We recorded to some of his joints, and he kind of gave us some help. In a sense, he gave us some shit that we was able to use on our album, and it helped the MF911 situation. So I always state that we were the first guys in Detroit to actually work with J Dilla and to get him on records because if you go back to Idol to Bloodsport, 1993, 900 remix, that's straight off a J Dilla beat tape. And he gave us beat tapes. We had the MPC back then. He used to give us the floppy disk. He was a good dude. I remember he gave us like 4 or 5 floppy, but he wasn't J Dilla, he was JD. He wasn't J Dilla, he was JD. He made beats, but so did me. So did I. And Sed made the majority of the beats for the group. So though we felt Dilla, I felt Sed more for my sound. You know what I'm saying? Dilla was good, but Sed was good for
Dilla
us.
was great. Dilla was actually great. But like we were saying before.
But I like Sed for us, though. I like Dilla, but I like Sed.
We remember being young guys.
I'm sorry.
Being young guys, it was more of a competition. So as young guys, you ain't smart enough to understand, hey, this dude is dope. Maybe you should work with this dude even more, push more to work with him. You know, you're young guys. And so you're just not thinking in that way. So it was more of a competition.
Hindsight is 2020. I remember telling them the story when we went over to Dilla's crib.
No, you remember that better than me.
We went over to
you told me the story.
We went over to Dilla's crib to record at his house. He invited us over. He told us to come over there about 5 or 6 o'clock. We go over to his crib on east side. I think it was near East 7 Mile. He's not there. Now, Sed is 6'5", right? Dilla and his people, they all short like that. But the mama was so nice. My Dukes. She invited us. The
Holy Grail herself.
Our other member who's not here, Manny Main, is just as tall as his brother. So can you imagine this old little lady, Dilla ain't there. She don't know us from Adams. She invites us in the house. Well, come on in and wait for him. So we wait for hour 1. He don't come. We wait for hour 2, he don't come. Now me and said, we remember, we already got advancements, we signed, our album is slated to come out. So we was waiting 2 hours. We was like, yo, man, I ain't waiting no more. Why we gotta wait? I wish now, understand.
He's saying he messed up.
I messed up. We messed up.
Stayed there.
We should have stayed there at his house, because if Erykah Badu can come to Detroit and wait in a hotel for Dilla for 2 fucking weeks to work with him.
Whoa!
She waited in a hotel for 2 weeks to work with Jay Dilla.
Whoa!
He was, what was my fucking problem?
Young and stupid. That's we ain't had no sense.
You know what, Lauren Hill? I think I could forgive you now. I think. You know what I mean? People be like, you go to Lauren Hill? Yeah. You know she don't turn up until 5 hours late. You know that? Erykah Badu waited 2 weeks.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that door's a bit stiff.
It's great.
Don't watch that.
Mad.
But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. So we got these guys. Illa, Los, come on up in here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be some crazy hip hop. And
I told y'all, this is who I came to see right here.
That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it.
We just look, as the promoter, we're just rapping on his show. But this is who we came to see. And this is who we rocking out with here at the Chip Shop.
You know what? You're in my end, South London represent, and it's a pleasure to have you all. And I'm definitely gonna rep to the fullest, show you as much love as infinite as possible.
You always do.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
You always do. What's up, fellas?
Hey.
Yeah, man.
What y'all ready for the show tonight or what?
100%. As soon as Illa put it up on his gram,
okay,
I was like, yeah, I'm coming, man. Anytime you see Illa coming to London, we gotta be there, man.
No doubt, man.
Immediately.
Immediately. So that's the crazy part about it, people. You know what I mean? I know the energy that Ant Live brings. You know what I mean? Ant Live's telling me that this brother has got even more energy. That scares me. This brother saying that he's come to see Illa G.
Talking about vocally, I ain't gonna be dancing, man.
Brother, you ain't gonna be dancing in there. Remember, gangsters don't dance, they move. I know how Ant Live gets down. You know what I mean? So I know how he gets down, right? So to know that he's come to see you come to see Illa G. That's love right there, man. DJ Loss on the ones and twos.
See, we might be hip hoppers, but we fans. I don't just sit and listen to my own shit and make my own shit all day. I gotta get inspired. So we get inspired by guys like Illa G, guys like Ras Kass, guys like Tash, guys like
Saphir.
Guys like if you out of Detroit, guys like Guilty Simpson. You understand what I'm saying? Guys like Alias Pinochle out of Detroit. Bronze Nazareth, guys like that. So we just here to support and just to be around some good hip hop energy. It's not always about us. It's not always about him. It's about the people that's surrounding and what we give to the people. And that's all this is. It's an inspirational thing, man. It's spiritual if you think about it.
That's it. So on that note, I cannot wait to see what you bring next year. You haven't even performed yet. You know what I mean? Next year, March.
This is just a precursor for everything that we got going. You know, we've been coming here for over 5-6 years. I don't think nobody has played the Chip Shop more than me. And you didn't have the lights up.
There's one person I could think of.
Who?
There's Bots.
Who?
She is a singer. Terry Walker.
Oh,
Terry Walker.
You mean you put me up against you put me up against a singer?
Terry Walker's a fan.
You put me up against a singer? Come on, God Body P.
You just said anyone who's performed more here than you.
Okay, so she's
Terry Walker.
She counts, no doubt.
Yeah. But that's how the thing set though, man. Guys, all of you take a bow, man. You know what I mean?
Just some heat in the kitchen. Come on, y'all feeling that shit? Come on. I'm ready. The streets ain't adjusted. My metal mic ain't never rusted. Pop the champagne, the dog squad busted. Feeling this tension, call me the record with the henchmen. My mathematics ain't 3 dimensions. I never take hate, live suspension. Where I'm from, niggas was born to hate. But can't take the heat in the kitchen. I've been catching grief all my life. Became more grounded when I found my wife. Doubled up, rolled the dice. I'm hanging raw to the back of that Maybach with the butter saw. Sit next to my bitch, popping me off. I'm Henry Connick, busting away in the groove something. Whole rappers can't breathe, they hear look for phonics. Chest mate, I'm moving the pistol to the next day. I'm a king again. I won't stand or fall flat. I'm reaching climbing the ladder, and God's the only thing that matters. The lies within me, cause my pit game ain't never been simply. I push no harm on my enemy. I'm still speaking my life in real time. Keep my pressure down with real rhyme. That shit fits me all the time. You can't take the heat in the kitchen. You can't take the heat in the kitchen. Yeah. You can't take the heat in the kitchen. You can't take the heat in the kitchen. Yo, when I generate the heavyweight, moving heavy freight, eradicate, false fake, when I illustrate, soft like a tiny flower, out the power, stand like a tower, making rappers take a shower, get out my face, what and break all my deep face. Come on, this database got battle rhymes to erase, focus style glory, MF playing our glory, we are the premature, all these boys really for me, I'm smooth like that, the game is John Mack, dead rap flex, coming up the cabin jabbing, I'm a rain in a campaign, drinking champagne, chew you up like some sugar cane. I'm a pro flipping, laying out the hieroglyphic, walk you horrific, learn from the monolithic, gifted, shifting